man. I do wish I missed my opportunity to hang out with Usher. It's my own fault. I was tired. Went back
Yeah,
to my
how'd that
room.
happen? Or why
So
didn't
we
that
all at the
happen?
club and we're
Uh-huh.
waiting on Usher to get there. Obviously, he's gonna make his appearance. And like I'm in the same booth and everything that he's gonna be in, and I'm getting so tired, bro, because I'm like super jet lag. And so I leave. 5 minutes later, he's there, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, this sucks. So missed that opportunity, but oh well, we'll meet again. We'll run into him again.
All right, what's up, Carlos? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Doing all right, dude. Thanks for coming into HoneyBearHijinks.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. This is cool setup. Vibes are immaculate, and yeah, excited, man.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. So this is kind of a interesting episode, I think. We've already talked about this a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't really know you. You don't really know me. We met like an hour ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotten to know you like a little bit. We threw the football
Through the
around.
football, that was cool. That was the first. I
Yeah,
actually enjoyed that. That was pretty cool.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, like I was telling you, last guest James kind of turned me on to that. I think it was a good idea. I think it's something we'll keep maybe
Yeah,
if people are willing to do it.
yeah. I
But
think that'd be a vibe, man. Definitely.
yeah. But all I know about you really is I was told your name is Carlos
With the K.
with a K. Oh, I didn't even know it was with a K. That's crazy, dude. Carlos with a K, and that you are an artist.
Yeah.
And in our short time together, I've gotten to know that you are a musical artist
Yes, sir.
as well, and you're specifically in R&B, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you do a little bit of acting, or have done a little bit of acting.
Yes.
Um, so you seem like, to me, you seem like a very creative person. You definitely got the drip of a creative person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to be ready at all times. You never know.
Yeah.
You guys might have been like, "Hey, perform." I'm like, "All right, I'm ready."
Oh, hell no, I would never do that. That's too much pressure, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're ready to do it,
You'd be
I guess that's cool.
surprised.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to ask, to be honest. I'd be like, give me a bar. Like, I don't even know.
I didn't know.
You know? But yeah, I guess just tell me about what you do and like what you're about, and like how you kind of came to be this creative person that you are, and why you like art and music and acting so much, and just tell me about that, man.
Cool. Well, the year is 19. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. So I just grew up. My dad actually, he was an artist, and I think that's kind of like where the love for it started. Just kind of seeing him pursue it, and a huge Michael Jackson fan, and he was actually a huge Prince fan as well, and he just always had their records playing like when I was little. So, I would just dance around the house, do talent shows. Me and my little sisters would do talent shows, and they'd sit there and we'd torture them through that for like 3 hours. And they'd actually sit and watch it, and we'd put on these little showcases. And the older I got, I just kind of like really fall in love with it, as far as like dancing and singing and just that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was about 11, I kind of started songwriting.
Okay.
Just the longer you're in it, you start to like try to figure out ways to where you can kind of avoid having to like pay for everything, right? And I'm 11, and I don't know any songwriters, but I want to record my own original music. So at that point, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I should teach myself how to write songs, and that's kind of where that stemmed from. And so I wrote my first song when I was 11, and my dad took me to the studio. It was a terrible song, but you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the
Um,
first episode that we did. It was a terrible episode.
Yeah, yeah, you just
Uh,
grow from that.
mhm.
But so yeah, so I've been pretty much performing since I was like I could walk and talk. But songwriting at 11, and then I casually got into acting through my stint in LA. You kind of just rubs off on you, I guess. But I've always been interested. Like I've always been a movie guy. Like I love going to the movies. I'll go by myself. Like I don't care. Just give me some popcorn.
Really?
Yeah, I give me some popcorn. I'll sit there, and I just really enjoy the idea of like disconnecting from the world we're in and like going into that world, whatever film it may be. You know what I mean? Marvel, crime movies, whatever it is. Like I just really enjoy that. So I actually recently, within the last like 2 years, started writing scripts as well. Because if you can write songs, it's kind of similar to writing scripts. Like only one is you're putting really it's the same because when you write a song, you're envisioning a music video to that song. So it's kind of like this. They go hand in hand.
Okay.
It's like unlimited creative energy that you can just like, it's your world, you know what I mean? So I really enjoy that. But yeah, pretty much just, singing, acting, writing movies. That's kind of like my main creative niche.
Okay. What would you say is like your favorite movie
Man, that's tough.
or favorite movie series, trilogy?
If we went by like genre, right? Like, so if we did like action movies, Marvel movies are like my favorite personally. If we went by like, let's see, Denzel movies, all his movies are great.
That's a good actor.
I don't know if I can name my favorite movie. I can name some of my favorite actors and actresses though, easily. Like, so Will Smith, Denzel, Brad Pitt.
Dude, Brad Pitt.
He's amazing. He's like his performance in Troy is one of the best performances I've ever seen.
Really? You picked Troy out of all of them. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean he has a lot, bro.
Right.
Leonardo DiCaprio is also way up there. Like
Oh,
he's like, and my favorite performance from him is Wolf on Wall Street.
Dude.
Personally. Like he bodied
So
it.
good.
Yeah, it's so good. And I'm like a geek for that type of stuff. Like watching actors. So like I'll watch a movie the first time, like as a fan, just fill it out, and then I'll watch it again as like studying. Like, oh, well, why did he choose to like do this expression? Like, I wonder why he interpreted it that way. Like different from what a normal person would interpret it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes actors like to me like super super great. So yeah, Leonardo's up there. I think Ryan Gosling's up there. I think so.
I forgot about him. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I think Ryan Gosling's up there. I love Rachel McAdams. The Notebook is obviously timeless, but she has a new one out called Send Help. Probably haven't seen it.
I've heard of it. I think my girl wants to watch it.
Pretty good, bro.
Send Help?
Yes, pretty good.
All right, I'll give it a watch.
Angela Bassett, just pretty much all the icons. I mean, they're icons for a reason. John Travolta is a great actor. I think people now kind of, he's kind of a sleeper to a lot of people, but he has depth.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he digs deep. Johnny Depp, yeah,
dude. Yeah, you're just literally listening to the greats of all time.
Yeah, like it's just like you can't ignore these guys. You know who my actually, you know what? My favorite actor of all time, and people might find it surprising. Shia LaBeouf is actually one of my favorite actors. No, I'm not.
Great answer.
I swear to you, like Shia LaBeouf is so good, and I don't like people don't get it. Like he's so good at acting, dude. He's so a lunatic. But I love that.
He's a complete psychopath.
He is a psychopath.
Yeah,
he is a psychopath. But yeah, I love that guy. I really do.
Do you know about his like his? I don't even know what the word is for it, but like what he did as far as like to get into the role of a movie. It was this it's like his craziest thing he's done. Is what I'm trying to say. It was for this movie about gangs. I think they were in like the Bay Area or something like that.
Yeah, I actually saw that movie.
You saw that movie?
It was good. I thought it was great. I was like, man, this guy is impressive. Yeah, but yep.
So he I guess he actually joined one of the gangs that movie is about. Yeah. I don't even know what's the name of that movie.
It was a Mexican gang, and I don't know if it wasn't MS-13s, but it was
something else, right?
Yeah, it was a real gang though.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But yeah, he embodied that character. Like when I watched the film, I was like, this dude, did he really like? And he actually did join the gang. That's crazy.
He joined them, and then like after the movie was over, I guess he just like started hanging out with them and like doing gangbanger shit. Like, I mean, I saw him like recently on like a podcast, and I think he's like put that behind him.
Yeah, he's very spiritual and holy now. He does have his moments because I don't know if you heard like recently in Louisiana, he like spazzed out on this dude.
Yeah, I did hear about it.
And then like this random black lady like bailed him out of jail. Like it was crazy.
No shit.
Yeah, like a random like she was there and saw it happen, and when he went to jail, she bailed him out. He doesn't even know the lady.
That's sick.
Yeah, she's like, Holes is my favorite movie of all time. I was like, that's kind of tight, actually.
Yeah, you gotta fucking bail out the dude from Holes, man. You can't let him sit there in jail all night.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, why? Get him out of there.
That dude's wild. So young age, wrote your first song at 11. Your dad took you to the studio. You guys mixed it, and I assume that was in Detroit or somewhere.
Yeah, that was during my time in Detroit. So I was born and raised in Detroit, and I did spend a few years with my mom and stepdad in the Philippines, and then once he deployed back to the United States, we went back to Detroit. My parents, they both grew up in Detroit, and so like all of my upbringing and everything, culture, everything is Detroit. So every sports team, all that. You got to witness the Red Wings in their prime. It was good years.
That's
Good
sick.
years.
That's sick. Do you like hockey?
I do, only because of the Red Wings though.
Mhm.
But the culture in Detroit out there, like people play hockey. Like the kids growing up, like kids would be in the street playing hockey, and that's one of the only places I've actually seen that at. Actually,
Yeah, I
like,
think it's because it's cold enough.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they were in the street playing hockey. I never like played it myself because I suck at skating. Period in general. But
Dude, it
yeah,
hurts.
yeah,
Like
I can
I don't
imagine.
know. I tried it once and
Yeah,
I was like, I feel like my ankles are gonna snap off at any moment.
jeez,
Just
yeah.
bouncing on that little sliver of metal, you know?
Yeah, that's scary. And then if you fall and like slice, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You have like weapons on your
I be
feet.
tripping that they be fighting like they're on the ice. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what happens
craziest
if
shit
you
in the
fall?
world.
And
We're beating the hell out of each other.
yeah, it's nuts.
Oh man. Is the window open? We had
Yeah,
a
I
little
think so.
draft in here, dude. I don't know.
It is. Oh, that's good.
Whatever. We're chilling. So what was it? So like your dad was in the Air Force?
Yeah, my stepdad was in the Air Force.
stepdad, sorry.
My dad was in the reserve though. He only did like 2 years and he got out of there and started working at Chrysler. A lot of the people in Michigan or in Detroit specifically, like Ford, the big three, like those were like the big jobs back in the day. Like
Yeah, it's Motor
got
City,
in-
right?
Yeah, if you got in, you were set. You got your pension, you got your union, and all that type of stuff. So he was in the reserve, and then got hired at Chrysler. My stepdad, he did 10, 13 years in the Air Force, and then transferred out to the United States Post Office. But
Nice.
yeah, he made a nice transition. But yeah, so him and my mom met. 2 months later, they got married. Still married today. And yeah, he's like, all right, I'm deploying to the Philippines, so y'all got to go with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we went.
How old were you when you guys went down there?
Yeah, I was like 2 years old. Shit. Stayed there till I was like 4.
Do you remember it at all?
You know what? I have like instances. I know one time I almost like killed myself, right? By accident, not on purpose. I like, for some reason, you know how you like used to hate naps?
Oh, yeah.
Like I was like,
go to sleep.
yeah, I'm like sitting in the bed, and I remember like not wanting to go to sleep, and it's like this little string that was on my cover, and I like wrapped it around my pinky like an idiot.
Okay.
I'm a child, but I'm wrapping it around my pinky and cut the circulation off. Literally, like my pinky, they probably were gonna amputate my pinky when they like. Thank God my mother like walked into the room just to check on me, and she's like, you were blue, like you weren't even like, I guess the blood was not circulating, like. And so she like ran, screamed, grabbed me. I'm like,
wait, your
passed
pinky
out.
was blue or your whole body was turning
She
blue?
said my whole body was.
What the heck?
Yeah, like so I guess I don't know how that happened, but like yeah, it was crazy. And the neighbor, my Uncle Todd, I remember him. He used to buy me Power Ranger toys. He's like, yo, let's get him to the hospital right now. Like so I go to the hospital and everything, and it's crazy. I don't know what they did to fix it because I still have my pinky, but yeah, it was. I do remember that for some odd reason. I don't know why. I don't remember anything else. I remember the
Probably
Ninja
the
Turtles,
trauma of that injury, maybe.
the Ninja Turtle toys I remember,
Uh,
and that are the only things I remember from the Philippines.
okay. It's an interesting story that you remember there.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, crazy combo.
All right. So you come back to the States and you spend, I'm assuming, elementary school, high school, everything.
Yeah,
in Detroit.
all in Detroit.
Where
yeah.
at?
So first elementary school, Joyce Elementary, Stellwagen, and on the east side of Detroit, kind of rather close to each other. It's funny because a lot of the kids that I grew up with and went to school with, like we're still friends on like Facebook and stuff, and like we all literally like went to the same. Like if one school closed down, we all just transferred to another school. Like the same people, like in the same class because we obviously the same age, and yeah, that was cool. I did the last 2 years of high school. My father, he lived in like the outskirts of Detroit.
Okay.
It was a town called Trenton, Michigan. It was like suburban.
Okay.
So it was a culture shock a little bit because I grew up, going to school on the east side of Detroit my whole life, and then the last 2 years I kind of went to that high school, and it was a different transition for sure. Like,
Why is that?
I would say because growing up in Detroit, it was predominantly a lot of black people and a lot of black people in the schools. or minority in general. And then when I went to Trenton, it was like I was like three of like one of three black people at that school. It was a crazy shock because I'm just like, wow, like this is crazy.
Was
What
everybody
was
like
cool?
white or what?
Yeah, they were white, but it was
Okay.
so cool. Like it was a different experience.
Okay.
As far as like what I do, like singing and dancing, I had grew up doing talent shows and stuff like that. But there are a lot of talented black kids that do that. You know, almost to the point that like it's not cool. Like if you're Karlos sings and dances, but like when I go to this school, they're like, oh, he's Usher. You know what I mean? Like, it was a whole different. It was like a whole different vibe. So I'm glad I made the switch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the level of treatment was way different.
Yeah.
This is like in the public Detroit schools, they were like, oh yeah, Karlos, he's cool, he's good. I go down to Trenton and they're like, this guy is fucking sick.
Yeah,
like
this guy's gonna be a star.
yeah, like I won both talent shows both years, junior, senior year, which was it kind of made the bands at the school mad because they were like pissed. It was like so many rock bands and like this
you
one
beat
kid,
entire
this one
bands of
kid,
people.
yeah, this one kid comes in like singing and dancing and girls are like screaming in the audience and they're like, fuck is this kid? Like,
Man, over here playing fucking musical instruments and
yeah,
shit.
they're like mad as hell. Like I remember they were so mad at that, but it's all good now though. It's all good now. But yeah, it was definitely a culture shock as far as just like the environment. You know, I would say, and I was the type of like guy where like I would like be cool with everyone. Like I'm cool with like the goth kids. I'm cool with like the athletes because I did play sports, and then I'm cool with like the nerds. Like I blended in kind of with everybody. I'm kind of like a chameleon, so that was cool too. Getting to like getting to know everybody. Like it was never like a situation where I was like I didn't know every single person at the school. I guess I was popular. I just should say that. Whatever. I wasn't popular when I went to school in Detroit, and I was when I made the transfer. Yeah, different.
Kind of climbed up the ladder. A little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. It could be because I was like, an upperclassman at that point too. So maybe that played into it.
Maybe. All right. So what? So like in high school, I'm assuming you were doing a lot of shows and playing sports and I mean, did they have talent shows at your high school? Was that still a thing, or was that kind of like a middle school thing?
Yeah. So yeah, every high school I've gone to, they've had talent shows. So the like when I went to school let me give context.
Sure.
The reason
Love
I
context.
moved in with my dad is because the school that I went to was like one of the worst public schools in Detroit. It's actually closed down now. I'm talking about like they're beating up the principal, like a movie, like like I was in band and this lady literally tried to kill us all. Like she had an altercation with the band.
Like an adult?
Yes, an adult. We're all like practicing.
What the heck?
We're all practicing, and she like has an altercation with the band director, and she literally gets in her car and says, "I'm going to kill you all," and tries to run us all over. I was out of there, but like it was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. Me and my cousin, and another reason I wanted to go to the high school because my cousin went there, right? So my whole life I was in like charter schools, and so when my freshman year started, that school only went to ninth grade. And so after ninth grade, I'm like, all right, well, I want to go to school with my cousin. And my mom's like, well, son, this school isn't what it was when I went there in 84. Like it's a way different school.
Different.
And I'm like, I don't care. My cousin's there. Like, he's like my best friend. Like we're like brothers, and we lived on the same block. Like that's like, how cool is that to grow up with your cousin, same age? You know what I mean? So I'm like,
sick.
I'm gonna go to the high school with him. And she's like, okay. I get there and it's like the worst mistake of my life. Like, because I was a grade higher than him too. So like, it wasn't even like we were in the same grade.
Yeah.
It was an experience. So I was like, yeah, I got to get out of here, mom. Like, I need to go with my pops downriver in the suburbs and try that out. And that worked out because he kind of gave me a little more freedom as well. I always felt like my dad really encouraged me being creative in that part of me. You know what I mean? Like
That's awesome.
Yeah, he definitely encouraged me. Like he let me drive to Michigan State University and do talent shows on school nights. Like he'd like just make sure you're here, make sure you're in class, and I did it. That was the agreement we had. So it worked out, and I'm definitely grateful for that, for sure. But yeah, definitely talent shows all around the city, downtown. I tried to perform as much as I could. Churches, it didn't matter. Like I was everywhere trying to just be seen and show my talent.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's great that like he saw the positivity in what you were trying to do, your dad. Like I'm sure he was probably thinking, well, my son could probably be in something a lot worse than this.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather him be going out on a
Yeah.
weeknight doing this versus doing something else on the
Yeah.
street or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I think we probably maybe that connection because he did music as well, and
Mhm.
he probably understood that passion.
yeah,
Because I don't think people that don't do music like my
don't really
mother,
get
like
it.
they don't really get it. Sometimes they're like, "Well, you're gonna go to college and do that," and you're like, "I don't want to really do that. Like, I want to do this." And they're
Yeah.
like, "Why?"
Mhm. Why
It's
don't
like,
you want to stay on the straight and
yeah,
narrow?
like
Sometimes the straight and narrow isn't for everybody, man. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's different people in the world
yeah.
into different stuff. So what was your, I guess, your plan back then, like as far as like what you were gonna do, like how were you gonna I guess make it, for lack of a better term, or like what were you thinking, you know, coming out of high school, you're going out into the world, what were you gonna do? What was your
I'm
mindset?
not gonna lie. So when I graduated, my mom forced me to move back with her because I wasn't 18 yet. That was the catch. So
Ah,
she made me move to Vegas.
shit.
Yeah. And that was a culture shock because I had all these friends and all these relationships that I had built in Michigan, in Detroit.
Mhm.
And so that was like me starting over again. And so like I kind of just, and it was so different then, bro. Like the world, I think MySpace was around, but like Facebook hadn't even been introduced yet. And
What year was this you moved
this
to
is like
Vegas?
'06.
06? Okay.
So like, damn, I just aged myself,
Are you good, dude?
huh? But yeah, we moved to Vegas and it was just a different world. You kind of had to go out and get things. Like we were still buying CDs, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like I would like go to the studio. I met a few friends, started recording, and I go on the strip and I like sell my CDs. Like I sing there right there live, singing. And
On the
you want to buy
strip?
my CD for $5? Not knowing at this time it's illegal. You can't do that on the strip. You cannot do it. Now you can, but then you couldn't. It was illegal. Like you would be arrested
They
on
called it
site.
like soliciting or
Yeah,
something.
on site. They're like,
Yeah.
no, get that out of
Huh.
here. You're scaring the tourists. No, they don't like any of it. So, but now you can do it. Like it's cool.
Dude, this is actually crazy though. Like
Yeah.
I'm imagining like a world where my family in '06 was like, we're gonna go on a vacation to Vegas,
To Vegas, right?
right?
Yeah.
And then we're walking the strip or something, and then you're
This is
just there
random
selling
singing.
CDs.
It's $5 burnt CDs. Like you
Yeah.
write the little Karlos Farrar, write my name on them.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
Dude.
it was
People do that there all the time.
yeah, it built character. Like I actually I don't know, things are different now. Like we're so disconnected as people, I feel like. I think COVID made it 10 times worse. But
Yeah,
like
dude.
those times to me were like in it, I was nervous, but like looking back on it, I'm like, man, that was actually fun. Like to do that and just it forces you to jump off the ledge and just kind of like go after what you want to go after. So
Mhm.
I don't regret it. It was cool. So yeah, I just did that, sold CDs, and then the pressure from my mother kind of made me like, all right, I need to go do something in my life. I guess I'll go into the army. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, I went into the army, did that.
Tell me about that, man.
I hated that. That was not.
You didn't
fun
like
at
the
all.
army?
No, not at all.
What was your MOS?
I was a 42 Alpha. I was in paperwork, like human resources, right? Like it wasn't a bad job.
What is
It's
that?
just
HR specialist or
yeah,
something?
HR specialist.
Okay.
It just wasn't, when you feel like your calling is something else, it's just, especially at that age, it's like, oh man, what am I doing? Like, you just don't want to do it. Like you're just not happy. And then deploying, like that's even like, yo, what? I'm in the middle of the desert. Like we're at war, mind you.
Where'd you go?
I was in Iraq. Camp.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Camp Liberty.
Camp Liberty.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an experience. I'll tell you that. I think the misconception a lot of people don't understand is when you're in the military, right? Like, no matter what your MOS is, right? Like, so infantry, they go out and they're fighting and they're doing like all the nitty gritty, dirty stuff, the most dangerous stuff you can do. But every single person, we all have to do like Humvee, like patrols and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter
We all
what
know
your
combat roles.
and so that's scary. Like people don't understand. Like, bro, this Humvee could blow up at any moment. We're doing a freaking patrol at 10 o'clock at night. Like there's no way for us to see what's on the road. We can't see IUDs and none of that. So the anxiety that came with that was just like crazy, like through the roof, dude. Like, yeah, I hated that, but we got through it. We got through it. So shout out to all the veterans, by the way.
Fuck yeah, dude. Shout out to the veterans.
Shout out to the veterans.
Do you think maybe you might have some like PTSD from that experience?
Ah, man. I don't know. I never really sit and like think about it. Like I dwell on it. Like probably, but like not to the extent of like people that I know that have like been in shootouts and You know what I'm saying? Like one of my friends, he got stabbed by a random kid. He's infantry walking, just patrolling through the neighborhood. And kid comes out of nowhere and just stabs him right in the leg. Like,
Holy shit.
it's crazy stuff like that. And you're just like a kid, a child. You
Just
know what I mean?
stabbed me in the leg.
Just stabbed him. And ironically, they didn't shoot him. They like handcuffed him and took him into the little jail that we had on base.
Yeah.
Which is
hearts and minds, dude. You got to win the hearts and minds.
yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but that's scary stuff. I can imagine. Like, so I try not to, like, yeah, I was a scaredy cat in the Humvee and worried about blowing up, but like there were guys doing a lot more dangerous stuff that was just like, I don't even have the luxury of like, I don't feel like I have the right to like really be like harp on it. You know what I mean? Because some guys went through some real stuff over there, like serious real stuff.
That's humble of you, man.
Yeah, I just, it's always somebody dealing with something worse.
Yeah.
I try to apply that in life. Life is kicking your ass, and you're like, bro. But then you like see a homeless guy walk past, and you're like, all right, I guess it's not. It could be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, my personal reference when things are going bad, and I try to remember how bad other people got it.
Yeah.
This actually on that trip that I told you about, when we went to go see the Baja 1000.
Yeah.
We were waiting in line to come across the border. And there was these dudes, really poor Mexican dudes, like just fucking, they have absolutely nothing. Their whole purpose in life is they have these little carts and they basically hang out like around the vehicles that are waiting in line to come back into the U.S.
Yeah.
And on these carts, they're selling like trinkets and bullshit like that. There was one dude, his whole thing, and he had like a gimp leg. I think he was missing an eye. Like,
damn,
just a shit life.
Yeah.
His whole thing was he's walking back and forth in the vehicle line, trying to sell Americans this gigantic ceramic penis. Like,
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Please,
please buy this.
Like, bro, I can't buy that, man. Like, what
am I gonna do with this?
Just set it up in the house.
Yeah.
People come over like, what is this? Oh, don't worry about it.
I bought this ceramic dick in Mexico. I thought it was cool, man. I felt bad for this dude.
Yeah, sure you did. No, really. Yeah. Kind gesture.
So yeah, I always think back to him. I'm like, dude, at least I'm not the guy selling the ceramic dick in Mexico. Like you can always get that load.
You can.
You can. Like, always remember that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
How long were you in for?
4 years.
4 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got out, went to LA, and started doing my thing there. At that point, I was kind of doing more like dabbling in acting at that point. And then I did this commercial. I actually landed a commercial. I auditioned, and they flew me. The commercial was shot here, which is crazy.
In Seattle?
Yeah, it was shot in Seattle, but I auditioned in LA. And that was like the...
Let's start with getting to Hollywood. Like, what's that like?
I just moved. Yeah, I just jumped off the ledge and was like, all right, we're gonna go to LA. Like, because at that time, like, now I hate LA. Like, yeah, I hate it now.
Okay.
My oldest kids live there, so I'll go.
How many kids you got?
I have 4 kids.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, 4 kids. My first, their mother. I have 3 with their mother, and then I have a younger one. She's turning 9 this year.
Nice, man.
And she's in Vegas. But the other 3, they're in LA, and yeah, just that experience of being in LA. I think back then it's like you have to go there to make your dreams happen.
Yeah.
So like,
for sure.
I was so like, I gotta get to LA. I gotta get to LA, and it was like, dude, I'm talking about we were like poor, like sleeping in hotels. Like, it just was like no support system. It was rough.
You're on your own.
Yeah, it was. It's you got to go prepared. I mean, if you don't have kids and none of that stuff, like, I commend you for trying, but like, it's only so long you can maintain that. So I kind of went in there blindly, like a lot of people do, and yeah, I went right back to Vegas. I was out there for like 2 years, and I was like, dude, I can't keep. I was landing gigs. I did The Voice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I got cut right before the blind audition. So it's like 3 rounds you go on before you even get to that. And that broke me because I had auditioned so many times and couldn't get it.
How many times do you think you auditioned?
Probably 5 times. I auditioned for that show 5 times. I feel like that show made me the artist that I am now because it really, I had to overcome a lot. Like, beat out other people. The first 3 times I don't even make it past the group audition. And the fourth time I went, I made it past the group audition and didn't make it past that next round. And then the fifth time, I finally made it to right before they do it. They film and allow you to go in front of and it's so many rounds that people don't even know about. And you got to impress these producers every round. It's like 100 freaking producers on there, bro. It's crazy. Everybody thinks it's just the 3 chairs. It's like, no.
There's a big
it's like you
road
got to
before
make it
that.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which at this point, it's like, bro, you got to, it's relationships. It's about knowing people because some of those people aren't that good to make it to that round and they make it. And you're like,
They got
okay,
connections.
I see what this
and know
is.
people.
Yeah. It's always
Mhm.
who you know in those relationships with everything. But yeah.
Wow. How'd you land that commercial, that first one?
I just auditioned for it. I was with this company called LA Casting.
Okay.
And yep, they got me the commercial. That was my first dabble into acting professionally. And yeah, I will say
commercial right here?
Yeah, this is a commercial right here. It's actually hilarious.
Can we check it out?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's watch this real quick.
I wanted a career that was exciting, not just something at a desk.
I wanted a career where I could make a living working with my
This
hands.
looks corny as fuck. I love
So I
it.
trained to be an
This is
electrician.
great, dude.
So I trained in refrigeration, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
What's up?
We may work in different trades.
But we both
Oh, yeah,
got
you're
trained
playing
at
the,
Kaplan Career Institute.
That's a
You
little
could
loud. You're
too.
playing
Just call
the,
now.
you know, the electrician role. I see that.
Yeah. This guy was such a dick, the one that was with me. Yeah, he was such a dick, bro. I'd never forget it. He's like all like cocky and like, I'm like, bro, it's a Kaplan commercial, bro. Like, I mean, given they pay us like $10,000 to do that.
What?
Yes, bro. And that's another thing I will say.
I mean, that's sick as fuck.
If you had to decide between being an actor or an artist, act.
Yeah, that's where the money's at.
Way less. I mean, it's not less work. Do whatever you need to do to be creative and walk in your calling. I will say that. But
Yeah.
like, if you have the opportunity to act, do it. You know what I mean? Like, take it serious and do it because the fruits of your labor is better. Like musicians, artists don't make money now. Like back in the day, maybe, but now it's like unless you're touring actively all the time and people
Yeah.
are buying your merch, it's a hard business to be in. It is. So you really gotta love it to be in it. I would say that acting as well, you should love it, but like if you're gonna take the risk on something, like I would encourage people to act and just like fully, because you're gonna get opportunities like this $10,000 for one commercial, like that nobody probably saw. I don't know. I've ran like 3 people maybe that was like, yeah, I saw the commercial, but like,
Was this airing on like cable TV?
yeah,
Or
it was
like
on
a
cable
YouTube ad?
television. It was on
TV?
cable TV.
Wow, dude.
This is like 2012, I think. And yeah, I mean, it was definitely, that's when I was like, all right, I need to like really work on my acting craft because this is crazy. Like you're gonna make.
You had a little experience and you.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right,
shit.
let's get serious. So I started taking when I went back to Vegas, I started taking classes and like really trying to balance it, music and acting. And
What's it like to like to me? I feel like if I ever considered acting, to me the hardest part would be memorizing the lines.
that I think is you're right,
Right?
for sure. Memorizing the lines for sure.
It's got to be.
Yeah, if you're not shy, you can act.
Yeah.
Anybody that's not shy can act, period. Because you're not shy, you're not afraid of cameras or whatever. So at that point, it's just about like polishing yourself, like knowing the lines. Once you know the lines, you can interpret those lines the way you want to interpret them. And then when you get on set, the director might be like, all right, well, I kind of had this vision for how you should interpret it.
You'll be able to
And
switch
you're like,
it up.
all right, I see what you're saying. Because you don't really know reading paper sometimes, like how the writer interprets that to be, to the audience. So other than that, like, yeah, I think if you're not shy, you can definitely act. But memorizing lines is for sure the hardest part. I try to start. So I've done 2 plays, I've done 3 films, and then 2 commercials. And
It's a good amount.
yeah, the commercial, obviously they're easy because it's just short lines, and they always shoot things differently. Doing live stage plays is probably the hardest that you'd have to do because you can't, like, that's live. You're in front of an audience, like
There's no
right there.
take.
Yeah, there's no take. With a movie, with film, you can cheat. It's just not a good look professionally to do that because you can stop and be like, "What's my lines?" and they tell you in the action, and then you kind of say it. And there are a lot of like actors that do that, but like if you want to be professional and taken serious, like you're gonna want to know your lines for sure.
Did you guys do? I don't know, because I'm pulling all this from just like documentaries I've seen. Did you guys do like table reads and stuff like that of your
Oh
lines?
yeah. For film, yeah, for film for sure. Yep. I mean, we do it for more so with live stuff. You kind of just go there and you spot and you do readings with the other cast members, but you're like walking through it as you're doing it, kind of with live stuff. And the 2 live things that I did were also musicals too, so they're like it's a little different. It's slightly different, but you got to be louder. I know that.
On a play or
Yeah, on the play you got to be a lot louder,
Project.
and the way you stand, it's just a whole different ball game. Like live stage play is tough. Like the people that do that are like can do both are like super just different. Like Denzel, a monster, like monster actor. Like you got I don't a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to actually do live acting and in regards to like on film. I feel like film is it's almost like a cop out because you're doing multiple takes as well.
Right.
The director's gonna use whatever take he or she wants to use, but like you get the opportunity to
You get a lot of chances.
over it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that live thing though is like is once you mess up, you've messed up, and now everybody there has seen it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So, like with a play, I would imagine, like obviously your audience, you're playing to an audience, correct?
yeah, definitely.
Like, so you're playing to an audience, and you, like you said, it's one take. You don't get any redos. It's all live. So you have to be cognizant of like which direction your audience is.
Exactly.
You're playing to them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you kind of have to pretend like the audience is the camera versus like if you're filming a movie or something, you know,
Yeah.
the camera can move a little bit and you don't have to play so much to it. Like it can follow you through the scene.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's similar. I always think about like you don't want to, so you don't want to make eye contact with them for sure, because then it's like, all right, it's almost like you
Break the third wall.
Yeah, you know people are watching you, so you kind of just want to play to them, but not without looking at them. You know what I mean? Like, but you're acknowledging they're there, but you're not.
Yeah.
It's almost like a middle ground. Like I don't know how to word that, but like yeah, for sure.
I get it.
You know what I like though? What I've been recently seeing, like even with The Office, because I was an extra in that show.
You were an extra in The Office?
I was an extra in The Office during my stint in LA. Yeah, I did
fuck?
so much extra work, bro. The Greek, that show when it came on back in the day, I think it came on ABC Family.
I think I remember that show.
I was one of the freaking pledgers. Yeah, but I did The Office a few times, and watching those comedians work is super cool. Like, because they're acting, but they're looking at the camera, and it's like so different. Like that style of acting where they like stop and they like look at the camera, and you're like, that's hilarious. Like I think they're like the first people to start that. Like from what I've seen, they got this new show called Albert Elementary. They kind of do it in that too as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I had this crazy idea of writing like a retail store, like because I've worked retail here and there, and I think retail is hilarious. Like that world in general is hilarious, and I think it'll be a funny TV show. Don't steal my idea. We got this on camera. I will sue you.
Yeah, he'll sue the shit out of you.
That's funny.
Okay, so you leave LA, you do a bunch of commercials and plays and did you say you did movies?
Yeah, I've done movies as well. I don't know if the audio's working here, but yeah, I got some clips. I was in 2 films. It was called My Father's Keeper. Was the first one, and then My Father's Keepers 2 is the second one. And I've done like other films that, to be honest, I just did it. I had like no speaking parts in them, so I'm not even gonna
Bring them up.
promoting those because it doesn't matter.
Were you like a background person?
Yeah, and I wasn't in the background. I was like in them as a character, but like didn't have any speaking roles. So it was just like I was there, I guess. If it was a movie like, a big mega box office movie, I guess I remember the name of them, but I don't, because it was just like, all right, come here for 8 hours and get paid, and that's your time. And it was what it was.
So what did you do in those movies if you didn't have like speaking lines?
You're kind of like just like the friend, right? Like you're like just making, but you're in the shot.
Oh, I see.
So it's like levels, you know what I mean? Like you got the background people, then you got the people who don't have any speaking lines, but they're in the shot.
Okay.
And then you have like the main characters, basically. Like it's tiers. So I learned, right?
Okay.
And if you're SAG or after, you
Screen Actors Guild.
yes. If you're a part of that, it doesn't even matter because you're gonna make the same, right? Like you're gonna get paid because they have to, because now you're in a union. It would have been nice to be in those if I was doing non-speaking roles, but sometimes you kind of got to just do it just to get, build your resume and just
Get yourself out there.
Yeah, get the film, get you on film.
Are we able to pull up any of these young Oscar?
I'm just gonna have to put audio in at the end because I didn't set it up right.
It's all good. Carlos, is
Which
that one?
Yes, that is.
What is this movie?
That's My Father's Keeper.
My Father's
And
Keeper.
I'm like one of the dastardly sons trying to avenge my father's death.
Oh shit, this is an
Real-
intense scene.
Real Chris Brownish. Had to channel my. Just don't. Chris, if you ever see this, it's a joke.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck are you?
don't sue us.
You are a fucking
Is that you right there?
psycho.
Yeah, it's my inner Ike. I'll say that.
You're like,
Ike Turner.
how many? Holy Jesus!
Oh, it's a music video, but we can't really hear, so I don't know. This is like one of the recent music videos I shot. I actually directed it myself.
That's cool.
A lot of my fans like this song. You can't really hear it, but
Can't hear it at
it's
all.
a very
unfortunately.
intimate song. Like, you know, my crowd is women mostly because I sing R&B. So this is one of the fan favorites. So I decided to shoot a reel to it finally, and I had to cast this lovely lady in the video to shoot this.
I guess tell me about that.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. Man. Great video. All the homies wrote me like, bro, this is crazy. This video is nuts. But yeah, it came out good. We really went to bring the video to life as far as like the content of what I'm speaking on. Very sexual, obviously.
Yeah, I think she'd be a great bikini barista. Dude. She'd make a lot of money. She'd make a lot of tips.
Yeah, she's actually Brazilian. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, the whole time she's speaking a whole different language. I'm like, what? This is crazy.
Oh, she's speaking Portuguese?
Yes, the whole time. Her and her cousin, because her cousin came as her assistant on set, and they're talking. I'm like, what? And the guy that's helping me, the other director, he's like, what are they speaking? Like, it's not Spanish. It's like, what? I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. I'm like, bro, I had no idea. Like, it's nuts.
Do you have like Spanish blood in you or anything like that? Because
So my grandfather is Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandfather's Puerto Rican. The K though, the Karlos though came from my dad's name is Carl, but he has a son. He had a son, and he named him Carl. And then they're like, all right, so we're gonna name him Karlos, but their names are spelled with K, so they added a K.
That's fun.
I had a
Little play on the
joke
Latin
was
flavor.
coming. A joke was coming just now, but I just kept it to myself.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
appropriate.
Hey man, you can say whatever you want. I said some crazy shit on this show.
But yeah, that's how the Karlos with the K came along. It's so crazy because anytime I'm like my Mexican friends or like Spanish friends, they're like, "What a K?" They're always so
Throws 'em off.
confused. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it throws them off for sure.
So, who in your family is Puerto Rican?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I used to go there during the summers.
Okay.
During the summers of growing up. He passed away, unfortunately, but yeah, it was a fun time. Puerto Rico is like San Juan.
Yeah.
Definitely a blast.
I always kind of felt like Puerto Rico was like the bastard child of the United States.
I mean, yeah,
You know
they
what I
treat them
mean?
like that. I mean, it is on American territory, but
Yeah.
like, yeah,
But we don't treat it like a state at all.
Yeah, I mean, Bad Bunny might be changing that. He really put him on the map. This
Yeah, I
year.
was gonna ask
He put him on the map.
I was getting a little self-conscious. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm like so certain Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico, but
Yeah.
if I fuck this up, my girlfriend will never let me get into it.
No, Bad
So I'm gonna
Bunny's
let you
for sure.
say it, and you said,
Yeah,
thank
no,
God.
Bad Bunny's for sure from Puerto Rico.
She
Yeah.
loves him, dude.
Yeah, he put them on the map for sure. Super Bowl, and he took it to the highest levels. I mean, you really can't. What's bigger than the Super Bowl?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Not for Americans, anyway.
No, not at all. I mean, I guess like the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they do like a show at halftime or if there even is a halftime.
No, it's
thing,
not a
you know?
halftime show. I think for a performer, I don't know about an athlete. The athlete for sure, the Olympics. Like
Right.
nothing's gonna top that. But like for a performer,
A Super
the
Bowl halftime
Grammys,
show
Super Bowls are like the two biggest you can probably go.
doesn't get any bigger than that.
Nah.
Oh, dude. Okay, so you get out of LA. That was cool, by the way. Thank you for sharing that stuff.
Oh, thanks.
You get out of LA, and what's the next move? You go back to Vegas. You work on your acting.
Yeah, I went back
chops?
to Vegas and I actually started working, like getting back into like trying to work because now I have 2 kids back to back.
Fuck.
And
That's a lot, dude.
yeah, so I'm trying to like, at this point it's like, all right, I gotta work to make a little money. And I'm still performing though, like trying to rebuild my reputation in Vegas because I kind of had a little reputation before I went to the Army, but it wasn't. I was only there for like a year before I left, and so I kind of reconnected with like the same people that I had reconnected with.
I see.
And
Did you make any connections like while you were in the Army? Like that would
no,
help
I'm
you at all?
just like very good friends. Like that relationship with those people that you kind of go through that stuff with are like
Friends for
unbreakable.
life, right?
Yeah, it's like unbreakable bonds. Like
Mhm.
from basic all the way through, and yeah, like I wouldn't change those friendships for anything.
Absolutely.
Nothing on like the music aspect though. I mean, I knew people that like kind of did it too, but they just weren't as like serious as I was. So like, they were more like focused on like, their families and stuff like that, which, that's cool. But yeah, when I got back to Vegas, a friend of mine sent me to an audition for this kid at the time. His name was Mike Sean,
Mhm.
and he was signed to Interscope Records. And I was super heavy into the dance community because I dance as well. And I got the opportunity to actually dance background for him and tour with him. So my first time touring was actually as a background dancer. We got the tour bus and everything. It was the BET Black College Tour. And
The
we did-
BET Black College Tour.
Yes, they did it every year. It's
That sounds
discontinued
lit.
now, bro. It was a time of my fucking life. Like best sleep I ever got ever. By the way, like I have not gotten this level of sleep since. Sleeping on the tour bus is
Yeah.
like I don't know what it is, bro. It's like the bed wasn't even that comfortable, but it was like you got this like curtain that goes around and like a TV that kind of like flips from the top. So if you want to watch TV while you're like laying there asleep, and then you got the AC on like full blast and like,
you don't
bro,
give a shit. You're in a tour bus.
it was maybe that's what it was. You're like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't even know this driver that's driving at all. He
Who
could
gives
be like a
fuck,
serial
dude?
killer.
We're on fucking tour.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
and the sleep was great. And wake up, we're in the next fucking city, and it's like, all right, let's go, let's do this.
That's awesome.
It was fun. That was super, super fun. I definitely wish at this time when I did that, because I actually did that before. Well, that's a tricky story. We'll get into that another time. But I wish I would have documented more of it during the time that it was happening. But yeah.
What was like your favorite experience you would say from that tour?
I think the brotherhood of what me and the other dancers, like, one night you performing, I think we went to like 30 colleges. So like
Holy shit.
it was intense. So
Wow.
like every night wasn't the greatest. You know what I mean? So we probably had 5 shows where it was just like, bro, you were so off. Like, oh, you missed a step or you did this, and like the brotherhood of like kind of staying on top of each other and being encouraging of each other.
Mhm.
That was like the teamwork aspect of it was cool. And then watching my Shine at the time, he was only like 15. We were like grown. He's like a 15-year-old. So like now me and him are really good friends. He's grown. He has his own family and everything. So it's cool like watching his transition and watching him grow up into a man. But like then he's like a 15-year-old kid. Like he doesn't know. We're like girls, Black College Tour, cool. He's like 15. Like what? What are you like? These girls. I'm like, So he's in this like shy phase, and yeah, that was cool.
How
Watching
did
him
he
grow.
get involved? Like, how did he even get on this tour at that young of an age?
I think because he was signed. So like back then,
Okay.
I think BT, MTV, they all had their own circuits.
Mhm.
BT specifically did these tours to like promote new artists that were signed to labels. So like the labels would sign their artists and like, all right, we're going to send you on a quick promo tour. So you're going to go on this tour. And so it
Mhm.
was him. It was another group on this tour called Rock City. That group, they're actually songwriters, like the biggest songwriters in the industry, but they were trying to be artists as well during this time. Unbeknownst to me, I don't even know. These guys wrote like Rihanna's biggest, like her biggest songs. You know what I mean? Like they've written for everybody at this time. Like T-Ron and what's the other guy's name? Their group name was Rock City though. Excellent performers. It's just for some reason their music didn't connect the way that their songwriting did, and it happens a lot in the business. Like there are a lot of songwriters that everybody's not as lucky as like Neo or The Dream or like these artists that are household names, but figured out a way to like transition into their artistry. But yeah, that probably was learning stuff about them, like learning little techniques as a songwriter myself.
Mhm.
Them just being around, seeing the business on that level was definitely different. Like it's eye opening because you're like I always dreamed about touring, And even though I was dancing background, you still soaking up the energy and like seeing the way things are done and the way people move, dealing with promoters and like doing after parties and stuff like that. That it was definitely an experience, which set me up for when I actually went on tour myself. And fast forward 2016 with Ginuwine, like that was yeah. So the best years of my life was like 2008, 2016, for easily, hands down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel so I don't know, I feel a little underprepared like to be interviewing
Nah, you
you
good, bro.
just cuz I don't know like well, I'm doing my best, but I feel like I should know more about the world that you're in to give what you do like it's due.
No, I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
I think I've never actually gotten to be on a podcast or interview where I could fully like express or talk about what I've been through. You know what I mean? But I think we playing a video.
I think they want to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is my like last single that I had. It's actually a Chris Brown sample.
Whoa, dude.
One of my homies, Jazz Laser, wrote it, penned it.
Jazz Laser.
Jazz Laser.
It's a sick ass name.
He's wrote for Chris Brown and wrote for a lot of people, and so yeah, this is the video.
Karlos Farrar with a K, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we got sound. That's what's up.
Yeah, lit.
Oh, now we're back at the beach. Here we go.
There I am in the desert again.
What's that?
There I am in the desert again.
Yeah, yeah. Right outside Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Is that like a salt lake bed or something?
Yeah.
But I gotta do it, cause it's killing me. It's never the right time. It's never the right time. No more second chances, baby. Go separate ways.
Oh shit, dude. Look at you.
If I don't leave tonight, I'll never. You can write a 5-page letter. See how far the mind get hard to let you go when you just don't wanna stop loving someone that don't care about. What if she's done too much? What if enough's enough? I've given up on love. I've given up on us. It's never the right time. I can't wait cause I've tried. I'm not changing my mind. There's no good in goodbye. It's hard but I gotta do it cause it's killing me. It's never the right time. It's never the right time. You were too busy being outside. Every time I hit you, you had no time. I was never heavy on your mind. I should have seen it coming. I was so
This is amazing.
Thank you.
This is so well shot.
Thank you.
This is so cool.
Instead of all this pride, why don't you just apologize? So bad I wanna stop loving someone that don't care about. What if she's done too much? What if enough's enough? I've given up on love. I've given up on us. It's never the right time. I can't wait cause I've tried. I'm not changing my mind. There's no good in goodbye. It's hard but I gotta do it.
There's no good in goodbye. You wrote all these lyrics and everything?
No, Jazz. So Jazz wrote this song. I usually write 90% of my stuff, but I do work with other songwriters along the way that I've been working with over the years because I trust them. And yeah, he wrote this. This is a banger. I was like, this song is amazing, bro. Like, I have to sing it. And he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on after date night next time. Like get my lady in the mood, you know?
I don't know if you want to get this is like a breakup song. Not this one. Not this one. She's like, what are you trying to say?
Subliminal message.
What are you trying to say to me?
Just put you on in general, I guess I have to say.
Yeah. Appreciate
So
it.
that song's called The Right Time, so it's a breakup song, right?
Yeah, that was the breakup song. And he actually took the Chris Brown sample in the song. That you're probably not familiar because you probably don't listen to Chris Brown, but like it's a sample.
Not a
of
whole
him.
lot, to be honest.
It's a sample of him off his first album
Okay.
of that song, and they took the sample and flipped it into the song. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow.
And I'm like, I can do it because Jazz writes for Chris Brown, so it was like he got the clearance to do it, and I was like, hell yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, while we're watching this, because like you're the first, like artist that we've had on here, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, wait, like we're playing music. Are we going to get copywritten for this?
No,
Like,
that's my
and
song.
then I'm like, wait, it's his. Like all these
Yeah,
thoughts,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
wait, it's
you're
his. He totally
good.
has the
Yeah.
rights to it, so we're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Just not something I'd even consider.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. What was that like to film that, and like, you know, what did it take to get that all to come together?
I would say that's the last full music video I actually shot, and everything else since then has been reels. It's a lot of coordinating with the person that's going to help shoot. I like to drop the idea and write the scripts myself for my video, like my video treatments. But I'm always open to collabing with the director, like that's helping me shoot it. Just so we kind of can put our heads together, because he kind of helped me with, because I had an idea of being in the desert, and he's like, well, let's you be in a drop top and like you start dancing around. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. Like,
You guys
I
were
kind of just go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of just go with the flow. And then he's like, I want to really make it come together. So let's get a girl and like shoot you arguing in the house, and we can just tie it all together. So we end up doing that. A friend of mine ended up letting us use her gigantic mansion to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a super fucking nice house.
Yeah, she let us use her house. I was like, yes, let's do it. So that was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got a friend of yours coming through with the house.
Yeah, my girlfriend's best friend.
Your girlfriend's best
she's
friend.
more so my my fiance. I'm sorry, it's my
Dating.
fiance. Let's correct that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she sees it. She's like, "What do you mean, girlfriend?" My fiance at the time, she was my girlfriend, but yeah, her best friend actually let us use the house, and it came together.
Wow. And then you guys just go out. You pick a spot on a dry lake bed. You rent a car.
Yeah,
You hire a woman.
yeah.
Did you put an ad out for that?
No.
Or
So
just-
a lot of times, like a lot of my videos, it's like girls that I've known or knew already, or I know that are like they want to be in a music video, and they're like, "Oh, put me in your next video." I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, you know,
just kind of save their number.
yeah, like, all right, cool. So I knew she was interested in being in the music video, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, want to be in this one? I'm shooting it." And she's like, "Yeah, cool." And it kind of just came together like that. Same with the other, the last video. Me and Natalia are friends, but like her line of work, she's a model for sure, but she's like very well known. She got like 200,000 followers, and like, so I was like, all right, I'll pay you to be in the video, because now, you know, that's like us helping each other. Like, you're gonna post this video, and like all your people are gonna like, oh,
It's gonna bring you up.
yeah, it's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? And so that paid off as well. But most of the times, it's like just the homegirls that like want to be in the video.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's insane. Is there anything else you wanna showcase before we keep going on your story here?
I think you like the say goodbye one. I'm kind of versatile too, bro. Like with my music, like I have a lot of. This is another breakup song though, huh? No, but we played the other one. The other one was like a sexual, like romantic song. So, I try to switch it up though and be versatile with the content that I'm doing.
Oh,
This is a
shit.
lot of people's favorite record. One of them.
Are you actually playing the guitar here?
So the top strings, the repetitive. I'm playing that. The strumming, no.
Oh, okay.
A friend of mine, Marcus White, he actually composed this whole fucking song. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, he's incredible. Incredible. Yeah, my guitar skills are like, yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah. Way better at piano.
Yeah, you play piano?
Yeah.
Nice, man. I like the grainy.
Yeah, it was super fire. Tay Price shot this. Super dope videographer, but he also does, his specialty is actually in photography. And he shoots like some of the freaking like most amazing models in the world, bro. Athletes, all types of like, he's like super legit.
Wow.
I had to actually talk him into doing this. He's like, I don't do videos anymore. I'm like, please. He's like, all right.
You had to get him off the dusty old.
Yeah, he's
retirement
like, I don't
couch.
shoot videos. I do photography. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Something simple. We shot in like an hour.
So is it just one continuous shot?
Yeah, basically of him moving around. Like, he just like, all right, let's get this done. He's like, all right, I'm going to do this, but you don't have all day. Like, just get this.
It still looks great.
Yeah, he's super dope. The grainy effect was his idea. I was like, oh, that's actually cool.
We don't talk for days, and the worst part is it ain't even
It's funny because like I grew up in an area that looks like this. Just
Really?
like imagining people driving by, like
Yeah.
going out to the desert and stuff, and they're just seeing you out there with your guitar, singing into a microphone.
It's so crazy because people do this stuff all the time now. Everybody's got a shot. If you're an artist living in Vegas, you have a shot of you in the desert somewhere because it's just like it's
Can't
like the
not.
thing to do. Yeah, it's like let's go to the desert and shoot something.
It's like being up here. You got Mount Rainier or something.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
get that
can't
in
wait
the
to
shot.
start shooting around here because like it's a different scenery,
Yeah.
and so like my fans gonna be like, what? This is different. Like I actually shot a video of me like driving down the Vegas Strip, which is pretty fun. It was also kind of nerve wracking because the director's like, he's in one car because he didn't have a mount, so he's like holding it, and like I'm like on the strip and like people are behind
Holding
me.
the camera, or holding.
He's holding the camera, hanging out the window. His friend's driving. He's hanging out the window. I'm driving, and I got the girl like right here next to me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he's like, slow down, you're going too fast. And people are behind me. So we're shooting this video in like real time while and people are getting pissed. Like they're like honking their horn. And I'm like, bro, we got to do this later. We got to wait till later. He's like, nah, bro, let's just get it. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. It was crazy. The video came out great, but like it was nerve wracking. I thought we were gonna get into like 6 fights that night. Which I would be pissed. I'm like, bro, what are they doing? I'm trying to get to where I'm going. Like,
absolutely. I'd be like, what the fuck?
yeah,
dude?
like,
I'm
bro,
trying to get
are you
somewhere.
fucking? I don't give a what's your little TikTok or whatever.
Can I get you something to drink, man? I got some Polar Pops here,
yeah,
dude.
let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure these raspberry lime.
Yeah. Only the best, dude, from HoneyBearHijinks.
I think I've had one of these before either. Oh yeah, that's fire.
It's literally the cheapest one you can buy. Cheers, dude. It's a lot of talking, you know. We got to get the moisture back in a little bit.
Yeah, it's fire.
Okay. Let's see. So we got back to you being in Vegas, reconnecting. We saw some of your work, saw some things you guys shot. Well, so you moved, let's see, you told me you moved back, or you moved here to Seattle, what, like a year ago, maybe?
Not even that, bro. I've been here like 4 months, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, January 26th. No, not even 4 months. Actually, was it 26th tomorrow? Was it today?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 months.
Have you ever been out here before?
Yeah, in 2016 I went on the Ice Cream Man tour, right? Me and Ginuwine co-headline. He was more so the headline though. Let's be serious. But anyway, it was a co-headline, and for my single Ice Cream Man at the time, it was like that's thus far has been my biggest single. And,
What like how many views have you gotten on that?
I think it's about 1 million on that one.
Holy shit,
The
dude.
original one actually got freaking
Clicks.
taken down, bro. Like,
What
so I
happened?
had to re-upload it. Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that. My ex-manager, something happened. I don't know. Something happened, and it just was a nightmare. But we did do a tour, and Ginuwine was like helping out, like to just kind of help me get on my feet and like get me out there.
Mhm.
And shout out to my manager, my old manager, by the way, Amar David. He put it together, and basically we just did this tour. I think it was 25 cities. Seattle was one of the stops. Portland was one of the stops. Actually, 2 of my favorite stops. I performed at Showbox, I think it was.
Showbox and Soda?
Yeah.
I've been to a few shows there.
Yeah, it was actually
It's a good venue.
pretty tight. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Portland, I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause
Yeah.
the food after like that little strip of like clubs, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, but yeah, I've been to Seattle. That was my one and only I auditioned for American Idol in Seattle as well years ago.
What?
Yeah, my dad flew me out here to audition.
So you've been here a few times.
Yeah, and
just
then
visiting.
the commercial, which is crazy. Now that I think about it, wow. I may have ties to here, deeper ties than I know, huh? Something keeps pulling me back.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe.
interesting.
So obviously, not obviously for the audience, but we work for the same guys. I'm not even going to say what they are, who they are, but we work under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
From what I gather, and obviously, that's something that's keeping your feet on the ground here, and something that's stable.
Yeah.
But other than, that, was there anything else that drew you up here to the Seattle area?
I'm gonna be honest, no.
No?
I
just
did.
like,
I
need to
never
change
like
pace.
even thought about it, and but I always knew it was a possibility. Like once I got my degree and kind of seeing the way most other people under our umbrella kind of went,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of got to come through Seattle to get to where you're trying to go. From what I've gathered,
Really?
yeah, from just from what I've gathered, some of the people other people that I know, unless you actually are here from here, it might be a little different because you're already here. But everyone else usually,
You talking about with our I guess we'll call it company?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about
The
like with the
pathway.
R&B world, and I was like,
No,
"Ooh."
not not the R&B world. Nah, I mean I think with social media now, like you can be anywhere kind of
Yeah.
with music. It's just all about just putting in that work and kind of getting that following and building it, which I do feel like I am optimistic about the people here because people here are very accepting and open to new artists or like and interested, like genuinely interested. Like, oh, you do music, huh?
Mhm.
Like that. Like I karaoke last night, and like
You did karaoke last night?
I did karaoke last night.
How
It
did
was
that
actually it was great. Yeah,
Where'd you
shout
do
out to
that?
Tavi, Trenches.
Oh, you guys did karaoke at Trenchers?
Yeah, we did.
Dude, I've
It
done
was-
karaoke there.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
that place.
lit. I love the way that the stage is, but like it was crazy because like everybody in there were like serious about karaoke. Like no, I've never been in a karaoke place where everybody's like legit. Like yeah, I'm that dude. I'm that girl here. Like I was like, yo, it's competitive in here. Like
yeah, they got some regulars.
I was like,
there.
all right, I'll be back because I had like my Michael Jackson gig on because we went to go see Michael Jackson.
That's a fun look, though.
Yeah, and I had to look on, but I was like, it's kind of corny because like I didn't expect the karaoke.
Did you?
Like, I did do a
actually
Michael
an
Jackson
MC
song.
You did?
But I was like, I didn't really want to, but I feel like I had to because I was wearing his.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you have to.
but I'm like,
You
I'll
can't
be
get
back.
up there and just sing like
Yeah.
Cher or something.
Yeah, I'll be back with my actual karaoke songs. You watch out. They got a contest going on today.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that.
Dude, Trenchers is sick, man.
Yeah.
Cool little spot there,
Yeah.
the landing right here in
Yeah,
Redmond.
but it's a lot of stuff out here that I'm like, oh, it's cool. Like the hotter it gets, I'm discovering more. So
Yeah. Take advantage of it
yeah,
because it don't last forever. But we are entering like the best part of the year, dude. This is why people live here.
yeah.
This
okay,
is it
yeah,
right
I keep
here.
hearing that.
It's
I
coming,
keep
dude.
hearing that.
It's coming. Get yourself a paddleboard. Get yourself a kayak. Get out on the lake.
Yeah.
Like enjoy the lake, dude. Like this place is just beautiful in the summertime.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
keep
great
hearing
place.
that. I'm excited. Definitely excited to experience that.
Hell yeah. So what was it like? What happened between when you got back to Vegas and then moving up here? Like any big highlights? I mean, obviously you showed us some music that you did and some things you shot.
As far as like from LA moving back to Vegas.
No, like while you were back in Vegas.
Oh, so I did do a mini tour, like a 5-city tour with Ginuwine
Right.
in Australia. So me and him did the
Oh,
in
shit.
2016. We did a co-headline tour called the Ice Cream Man Tour.
Uh-huh.
And if anyone wants to ever like see the highlights or whatever from that, just type # or hashtag Ice Cream Man Tour on Instagram, and the cream is spelled with a K.
Of course it is.
Yes, spelled with a K. So just type Ice Cream Man Tour, and you'll see like all the stops we went to and like stuff from that time. It was 10 years ago, which is crazy. And then after that,
What was Australia like though?
yeah. So we go. So
Are we gonna
fast
get
forward.
there? Okay.
Usher and Trey Songz were the headliners of this tour.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who those
So I've
people
toured with Usher. So I didn't. What's crazy is I couldn't get within 10 feet of him, but like he was the headliner of the tour. So I tell people, yes, I've toured with Usher, which is insane because that's like one of my heroes. Like it's like Michael Jackson, Usher, like for me.
Wow.
So for
Obviously,
that to be
yeah.
in fruition was like, wow, this is crazy. That experience was one of the best experiences of my life, bro. Like I Australia in general was amazing. The people were so nice. I did not see any spiders because that's like the first thing people jump for, like, oh, the insects. And I'm like, bro, I was in like a 5-star hotel. I could not tell you what, like, I didn't see any insects.
See any kangaroos?
Yeah, no, didn't see any.
You didn't see kangaroos?
I didn't see any. Yeah, because we were like moving, like check in, sound check. It's a festival style. It was it's called R&B Fridays. They do it out there every year.
Okay.
I think Jason Derulo headline one year.
Wow.
Nicki Minaj headline one year, but this year Usher was the headliner. So they basically stop in Brisbane, Sydney, New Zealand, Melbourne, and 2 other spots. I only did 4 of the stops though.
I'm trying to think of any Australian cities right now.
Those are 4 I went to. It was 2 other ones though. I didn't make it to those. But so I get there and I flew in. Actually, it's like a 14-hour flight. Flew in by myself because my manager couldn't make it. And I landed.
That's a
and
long ass
then
flight.
yeah, met up with Ginuwine and the crew, and we instantly we went out walking the streets, just like talking and meeting people and like hey, and the vibes. It was so crazy because there were so many acts on this tour. So you had Naughty by Nature on the tour, you had Salt and Pepper. It was like a mixture of like new artists and younger artists, or older artists and new and younger artists. Estelle was on it. I hung out with her a lot. Like that was super cool. Eve was on it from the Rough Riders back in the day.
Okay.
She had the song with what's the who ain't no holla back girl. What was her name? Gwen Stefani.
Gwen, yeah.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani. So met her. Naughty by Nature was actually hilarious. Like with OPP, yeah, like nuts. Like, but the craziest thing about being over there is the way that other countries interpret American music and the level of like joy it brings them is very different. Like they're very like, oh my God, like I see why people like move out of the country and go like live there that are celebrities because it's just a whole different level of like love. Like they didn't even know who I was when they're like, you got music, blah blah blah. Like my streams on Spotify like jumped thousands from just that, like doing those dates. Yeah, like it was crazy, bro. Like if I could tour overseas, I would definitely do it. Like, and anybody has opportunities to, I definitely recommend you do that. Just have a lot of merch and stuff to like give to people for free and get them on, reel them in, because they're super supportive over there, man. That experience to me. I'm always gonna like take that. Like I'm gonna be 90 years old. Like, oh, Australia was great because it was just that experience was like just being in the atmosphere of all those people at once and like seeing how they are, like hanging out with Estelle. I'm like, this is weird. It was just weird. Like some of the people you like run into and hang out with. Trey Songz. We're in the club, like just chilling in the VIP. I'm like, well, I'm sitting next to Trey Songz right now. This is weird. Like, all right, cool, bro. And like just seeing how they are, and like it was a fun time, man. I do wish I missed my opportunity to hang out with Usher. It's my own fault. I was tired. Went back.
Yeah,
to
how'd
my
that
room.
happen? Or why did
So we
that
all
happen?
at the club, and we're waiting on Usher to get there. Obviously, he's gonna make his appearance. And like I'm in the same booth and everything that he's gonna be in, and I'm getting so tired, bro, because I'm like super jet lagged. And so I leave. 5 minutes later, he's there, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, this sucks. So missed that opportunity, but oh well, we'll meet again. We'll run into him again.
I feel like when you're at that level, you move at your own pace.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
definitely. Yeah.
Everyone's waiting on you.
Yeah, everybody's waiting on you for sure. Like you're not in a rush to go do an after party. Like,
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're like, all right, you might not even do the after party.
Yeah.
You might like, I cancel.
Yeah.
He made $2 million a show, so I guess that
you can do that.
Yeah.
You can get away with it. My one time I got 2 sisters, Casey and Audrey. One time they went to go watch a Beyonce show.
Oh yeah,
This was
a great performer.
Oh yeah, dude. This was back when the Chargers still had a stadium in San Diego.
Oh yeah,
it was Qualcomm Stadium.
Oh, so was it the Jay-Z and Beyonce concert then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I think Jay-Z had just gotten off stage or something. And then I wasn't there, but my sisters obviously told me the story. They said that the announcer came over the loudspeaker and was like, "Hey, like the show's gonna be delayed, like X amount of time.
Yeah.
Beyonce's on her way or whatever." So like 2 hours later,
yo, that's crazy.
like she was supposed to take stage like right after.
That's crazy. 2 hours is nuts.
Yeah, I guess they heard it and then they saw it. A helicopter flew in from LA to San Diego. It's probably like a 45-minute flight by helicopter.
Yeah.
And landed like right behind the stadium, I guess. It was her.
That's
like she
crazy.
Just left the house.
Where's my helicopter?
Yeah, got in her helicopter, flew down to Qualcomm Stadium, and then took the stage.
Nuts.
Like 2 hours later. And my sisters told me everybody waited. Nobody left. People were just like, she'll get here when she gets here. We're here to see her.
Yeah, they probably at that point they already seen Jay and they're like drinking and turned up. They're like, whatever, we're outside already.
We'll just hang out.
Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not know that story. Flying on a helicopter is just insane. Like
2 hours late too.
Yeah, like what? Like,
Yeah.
why didn't you think about this 2 hours prior? All right, never mind. Doesn't matter.
She don't care. She's Beyonce, dude. Yeah. So I guess anything else like besides going to Australia and touring with Usher and almost hanging out with him, worth mentioning before you moved up here to Seattle?
Nah, just I mean, those have been I guess the biggest highlights.
Yeah.
I've put out a few projects throughout the course of the 2016 till now. I'm actually working on new music now, and
That's great.
so hopefully we'll start dropping visuals for the summer. Like my goal is to put out a little party EP for the summer, and then put out an album probably around like October ish, and just keep pushing, man. I am working on scripts. I really am looking into diving into more of the film world because it's just creatively.
Mhm.
I've been doing music so long that it's a part of me, and I'm good at it. But like that inspiration, like when you're younger and you just get excited.
Mhm.
That excitement for the arts of acting is just a little stronger for me right now, personally. So I'm like very locked in on like writing scripts and like bringing those scripts to life on film. Like that's a super huge goal of mine. But I am definitely still actively working on the music. The people that support me, fans, and I know they're looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it too. I just want to make sure I'm putting out the best I can put out. I'm not really a rush type guy.
Mhm.
People are like so oversaturated now, like they just keep putting out stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like you didn't even take time to like live
Refine
life a
it.
little bit, or
Live
like
life.
you know what I mean. Like it's the same sound and same. So I'm just like taking my time with that. And hopefully Seattle brings new inspirations as far as like creatively.
Mhm. Do you know anything about grunge?
No.
About like rock and roll grunge?
No.
No?
No.
Like Nirvana,
Oh yeah.
Soundgarden.
Of course. Oh, I have a Nirvana. I have a Kurt Cobain shirt. I have quite a few actually, but
Hell yeah.
that is called grunge. That's called
Yeah,
grunge?
it's grunge.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
I
It
guess
was
I do.
you moved to like the home of grunge, dude.
Yeah, I did know Nirvana was here. Like I knew that, and that was cool. I was like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
bet.
Definitely.
I wouldn't actually mind going to a few concerts, like
You should.
because I am a fan of like all genres of music. Like within the last 5-6 years, I've really gotten into country.
Yeah?
Because I feel like country's evolved a little bit. Like it's not so anymore. It's more like it's beautiful music. Like the country singers that I'm hearing now are like incredible. I'm just like, wow, this is really freaking good.
Have you heard Ella Langley?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah. Like
She's amazing.
amazing, bro. I'm just like, where did these people like? Yeah, they are very good, and it's refreshing, like to hear good songwriting. Like I'm a fan of songwriting, dude.
I think country's kind of maybe going through a bit of like a revival right now.
Yeah.
It seems like the artists that are in that scene they kind of realized like, hey, like they kind of fell away from their roots a little bit over the last like maybe 10 or 15 years. With like groups like Florida Georgia Line and stuff like that, kind of like frat boy party sort of country that was going on for a while. But I feel like they're going back to their roots, but they're also putting that modern twist on it, and they're not going too old timey with it.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, it's like a
for country
balance.
music. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Dan and Shay. And
Hell yeah, dude.
obviously is it Luke
Luke Bryan?
Yeah, Luke Bryant. I'm going blank. I love what why can't I think? Obviously I love Jelly Roll. He's amazing. What is this guy? Post Malone. Love that guy.
Oh yeah.
Love that guy, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta ask a question though. So I'm assuming you like country.
I do enjoy country
All
music.
right. So
yes.
how do you feel about Beyonce's country album? I like asking people that have been in the genre and been like listening to it for a while what their opinions are of her country album.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I only heard it like once, and it was in the car with my sisters who both love Beyonce.
Yeah. So they're like biased already. They're like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But you're like, as a country fan, you're like,
I mean, I like it because like it's the meshing of like different genres and different cultures.
Yeah.
And it's cool that you can hear that sound like taking on like a new life or a new twist, you
Yeah.
know, with her. I like it. Like I don't think she's gonna stick with that. I feel like that was just an experimental
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's what I felt. Like she's kind of experimenting with different genres because at this point it's like, what do I have to? I have nothing left to
Try
do.
something new.
Yeah,
You know, I like it, man. I think it's cool. Yeah, I don't know, and I also think that like it's cool to see like country music kind of getting a second look, I guess, because
Yeah.
it has like negative connotations, I feel like, and there's probably like a certain culture that's associated with it that's not the best,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's cool to just see that people are seeing the good in it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely,
I feel like there's good in all kinds of music.
definitely.
But like when it comes to grunge, dude,
Yeah,
like you gotta go to a concert. Like
yeah, I'm with it.
Alice,
I'm
do you
with
know
it.
who Alice in Chains is?
Yes,
Okay, Alice in Chains is still touring. I don't know how.
that is nuts.
Those dudes are old as hell.
but so they here?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I imagine
they
Are
they
from
tour
here?
here. Yeah, I don't know if they have a tour going on this year, but they're still actively touring. Like I went and saw them live. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I saw them at White River Amphitheater. It's this pretty big like venue. It's on a Native American reservation here.
Yeah,
It's not too far away. Blew my mind, dude.
yeah,
Like absolutely blew my mind to see that band. Like here in the Seattle area, where they're from, like, and you can feel and hear the vibe of this place. I feel like in their music. The same with Nirvana. You
Yeah.
know, like especially the like dark, depressing, you know, like
Yeah.
rainy, moody kind of shit.
yeah.
It's in there, man. It's definitely a vibe.
We got.
What's up? Oh, we're gonna do a challenge.
Oh shit!
They want to do some
They
hot sauce,
insist
man.
on this, bro.
Do it in order.
Oh,
So wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
oh boy.
Are we doing like trivia or anything? We're just gonna try some hot sauce out. Buckle up, Carlos.
Oh man.
We're gonna try some
This is
chips here.
nuts.
With
All
some
right.
super hot sauce. Yeah, let's. I'll present the hot sauces first.
I'm trying to ruin my day, bro.
Hold that real quick. So
The whole day, I'm like,
got it. Okay, so the first one here that we're gonna try out is it just triple X? Yeah. So we got triple X from the
oh,
show Hot
boy.
Ones.
Yeah. Oh
We're
boy.
not sponsored by them. I wish we were. But it's pretty hot. And then the second one, the Apollo.
Jeez.
Second one, that's that one, right? Yeah. Okay, so second one is Apollo. This one's a little spicy, dude.
I would imagine all three of them are.
Yeah.
I would imagine all fucking
And then
three.
this one, we're gonna need some Modelo's. This is the bomb.
Okay.
This one is fucking awful. So
Oh god.
it literally says beyond insanity on it.
Yo,
Yeah.
what if I got like an allergy, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like, can I just like tap it, bro? What? I don't. Oh man, I do not eat hot stuff like that, bro. All right. Shit. So, what would be better, water or the sparkling?
I mean, honestly, I would refrain from drinking anything until we finish the bomb, which I believe is the darkest one.
Oh.
And then after that, do whatever you want.
All right.
Like chug water, chug beer.
Oh man.
But because drinking water and stuff while you're having hot stuff is really gonna like mix it up in your mouth. You just want to swallow it, get it down, get it over with, in my opinion. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just get this over with. God.
So I'm like throwing off right now because normally when we do this, there's some kind of like trivia,
Yo,
and then
okay.
it's seen as like a punishment.
Oh,
We're just
man.
straight up gonna eat hot sauce, right?
Yeah, that's wild. Man,
Okay.
I don't even get the freaking.
So
All
we're
right.
gonna do the triple X, the one that I took right there. Cheers, Carlos. We're gonna fucking die. This will get the juices flowing.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yikes.
this is gonna suck.
Whoa. All right. All right. It's.
I'm already starting to cry. All right. I'm gonna take the one with the most on it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you, dude. This sucks. All right, this one is Apollo, correct, Oscar?
Apollo.
Yeah. Also from the Hot One show.
The world's hottest pepper ever made.
Don't tell him that as we're about to eat it.
I can't just dap this, bro. Like, God.
When we get to the last one, I'm gonna inhale it. I'm not even gonna like chew it. It's gonna be awful. You ready?
Yeah. I like. Why would people like want to eat this? Like,
I don't know, Oscar. Why the fuck would we want to eat this?
like,
You guys don't like it?
Jesus. Yo, it's like my head's like on fire.
You want to get the last one over with? And then we're done?
Yep.
All right, I'll take the one with 2 splotches on it. Fuck. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hell no. It's already hitting. Oh, no.
God.
I'm sweating.
Why?
Oh, God. I'm hot. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
This is a good way to get out some tension and shit, you know? I mean, loosen up a little bit. I don't fucking know. Oh,
This is torture.
that's awful. I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't do it.
Oh, thanks for doing it, though. Oh, my God.
It's full blown man tears.
Oh.
Can't see with my glasses, but God damn. When does it stop?
It's going to be a while. Can you guys bring us some more water? Holy shit.
Yeah, I got some tissue.
Oh my God. I'm gonna grab some tissue. Oh my God. It's so bad. We gotta do it.
God damn.
Oh.
Could be over soon.
Soon?
I got toilet paper, bro. That's what we got. I'm full on crying over here, bro. No, it's terrible.
God damn. I can't even feel my tongue. Okay. Threw a football. Ate very hot shit.
Talked about your life. Just rubbed my eyes. Thanks so much for tuning in to HoneyBearHijinks. Appreciate you, Karlos.
Thank you. God damn.
Cheers, brother. Oh, this is awful. Oh my God.